So, hello everybody. Welcome or either welcome back to TarotSaytions. I'm Saida, and we're getting ready to get into your monthly readings. Okay, so this is going to be for the collective of the Earth signs, but hold tight because I am going to break them down. We're going to start with Capricorn. We'll work our way to Taurus and then Virgo. So they're going to be broken into elements. I advise everyone to check your rising sign as well, as it can provide more information or intel when it comes to what's getting ready to happen. So check out your rising sign. If you don't know it, then you're going to have to go to Google and type in natal chart and then put in as much information as you know. Specifically your timing is going to be important for your rising sign. Or if not, they're going to just like give you one. So just keep that in mind. And if you don't know what time you were born, then you could check it out and see if anything resonates for you with the rising sign that they give you, or you could just go check out your actual birth certificate. Just a little bit of info, tips, or whatever if you're not sure. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. So to all of you who are new here, thank you for joining. I'm sure there's a reason you were led here, and I hope you get what you came to get. Well, I feel like something's on my lip, but that's just the light. Okay. And also to all of my family, to my subscribers, thank you so much as always. Y'all know how I feel about you. Thank you for your love and support as always, sending it right back to you. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started. It's going to be very, very general, but we're going to start with Caps. So Capricorn, the goats. How you guys doing, babes? Hope everybody is doing well for the most part. I know life is life, and right now I feel it on a personal level, but I hope everyone is doing well. It's going to be a very general reading. So you could be single, married, or divorced, and anything could come out. But do me a favor, Cap. If something here resonates for you, all I want you to do is heart this video or like this video. Probably like it because it should be on YouTube. I do my monthlies here on YouTube, guys. And then I do my weeklies on TikTok. I was trying to switch it up, but the engagement is so much more on TikTok. So you guys get the monthlies here, and if time prevails, then I do post weeklies here, but sometimes it's not all the signs. Just a disclaimer. All right, so let's go ahead and get into Cap energy. I'm going to pull 3 cards. We're going to see what your month holds for you. Flip it and switch it as it applies, okay? And I am doing it with the intent for the beginning, the middle, and the end of the month, but it could happen simultaneously, any type of way. So just take it as it resonates. But let's go, Capricorn. The first card coming out for you is the Sun card. So very happy right now. I like it, Cap. I like it. All right, so March hits. It looks like you're going to be happy. Hopefully that's what it is. Definitely Leo energy is significant here. This also is the energy of youthful and kids. So we'll see how this plays out when we clarify, but it looks good so far. Next, we have the 3 of Wands. Okay. All right, so now we're planning for the future here. 3 of Wands is, she's literally sitting back and relaxing. So some of you may be getting ready to take a vacation, or maybe just some, self-care time. You don't have to actually be on a vacation. Maybe you go to a spa day or something, but a moment of thinking about your future and your plans, okay? We also have the Page of Swords, though, at the end of the month here. So this could be another person, or this could be you, but this is a curious energy. Okay, pages, they are messengers most of the time. They at least have something they want to say, whether they say it or not. This is the Page of Swords. For that type of message will be somebody who has something they would like to say, and they're just thinking about it. Maybe they haven't said it. They're just kind of watching, maybe waiting on the right time. So this could be like a secret admirer. This could be a stalker, or this could be you. Flip it and switch it. But besides the stalker, I hate to say stalker, but besides the, peeping out to see what's going on energy, this could be a curious energy too. Some of you could be looking online, curious about a person, curious about a job, curious about finding out some information, like studying, okay? Now, on the bottom, 6 of Cups is your energy for the month of March. So 6 of Cups is nostalgia. This could be far back as childhood. This could be, this could be like childhood situations, how you were raised, your family, Or this could be something you've been involved in from a long time, but it doesn't have to be childhood. It could be like I worked somewhere for 10 years. I've been in this relationship for 10 years, just to throw out an example. But it is that energy of thinking about the past. Sometimes it's reconciling, but we'll find out here. Let's see what is happening. But I must say, nothing too bad. It just looks like, you may be enjoying yourself. You're planning for your future. And somebody's curious here. So let's see. Why is the Sun card here for Scorpio? Please and thank you. That was fast. All right, 2 cards came out. You got a 2 for 1. So there's an 8 of Swords here with the Ace of Wands. Okay, the 8 of Swords is kind of like when you just avoid something here. I don't want to think about it. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to deal with it. But the Ace of Wands here. So I feel like what happens, Capricorn, is whatever you were trying to figure out, whatever you wasn't really sure or avoiding, or because that's what it's giving, like, hell no. Whatever that was, you get some type of inspiration or idea. It makes me feel like you get I want to say a resolution. You get a resolution, a new spark, a new idea on how to fix something. Whatever it was that you just didn't want to face or handle at the moment, it looks like you get a solution. And so you're happy about the solution. Yeah, because the 9 of Swords is on the bottom. Oh, you were really in your head about this one. Trying to figure out, maybe for some of you, this is, how can I be happy? What makes me happy? Okay, some of you, this could be your kids, worried about your children. But overall, whether it's kids or fun and happiness and joy, it has been like some type of worrying in there, some type of avoiding a situation that maybe even interfered with your happiness or your kids, if that's the case. But it looks like you definitely get some type of resolve to that. So, like that for you. Yeah. Look, Ace of Pentacles on the top and the 9 of Pentacles on the bottom. So this is like rebuilding here. That's the whole thing before. Like, yeah, I want to rebuild. I want to restart. And some of you may be restarting single. Okay. Some of you may be becoming independent as well. Not saying that you were dependent, but this could be, I'm independent as in I'm leaving this job to start my own business. I'm independent. I'm leaving this marriage to, get out here and do things on my own. But with the Ace and the 9 of Pentacles, we get 10 of Pentacles. So there is some energy here, Capricorn, about you building a legacy here. Okay, whether you have a family or not, the energy is here. That's what you want to do. And that's what you're thinking about. And maybe that's what you've been worried about as well. All right. But yeah, I'm definitely seeing you overcome this. 8 and 9 is 17. 1 and 7 is 8 of Swords. Yeah. You didn't want to face whatever this was, because I don't think you really knew what you should do. So it's like, it's kind of one of those things where it's like, I don't even know what to say or what to do about that situation. I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. It's kind of how it feels. And it looks like when you got to that bridge, you saw a rainbow. I don't know how else to say it. It may have took some time. It may have took you planning. It may have just been a slow energy. But yeah, you get there. All right, let's see. What is this 3 of Wands? What is this 3 of Wands for Scorpio? Scorpio could be significant. That wasn't even the last sign I did. It was actually Cancer. So I don't know why I said Scorpio. But 3 of Wands is planning. And the thing with the 3 of Wands is it's not an Ace of Wands. It's not you alone. It involves other people, other situations. It's not going to just be you alone in your power. It's going to definitely be planning to collaborate with another person or to do something with another person here in the future. All right, so why is this 3 of Wands here for Capricorn for March? Oh, 2 cards. Oh no. Oh no. 7 of Swords is here with the Moon. This is all day sneaky sly shit. I don't even know how to go around it. On the bottom, we have the 8 of Pentacles. All right, let's break it down. Okay. So, for your future plans here, hopefully this is not you, Capricorn, but we're just going to call it. If it's you, it's you. If it's somebody else, it is. No tea, shade, or judgment ever from me, though. Keep that in mind. Okay? Somebody could tell me their worst secret, as long as it doesn't involve harming anyone, especially when it comes to kids. I don't play by kids at all. But other than that, your worst mistake, your biggest regret, as long as it doesn't involve like physically hurt, it doesn't involve a physically hurting or attacking somebody. Like, you can tell me your darkest secret, like your crazy fetish, your weirdest addiction, I don't know. And I'll be like, oh, okay. I'm just saying. But yeah, with the 3 of Wands here, 7 of Swords in the Moon, it definitely looks like somebody is keeping some secrets. Somebody may be sneaking around and trying to keep it hidden. Okay, because the moon is Pisces, it's Cancer energy, and the 7 of Swords is like a deceptive energy. So somebody could be having some hidden emotions, and they're being deceptive because they're not telling the truth. Somebody may be not telling the truth here. Others of you, on a more positive note, when it comes to your future planning, you may be keeping things to yourself. Okay, you may feel like, I don't need to tell everybody my business. All right. And this could be, I'm doing something good, so I'm trying to, they say when you're planning, and I don't know if you've ever heard this, Cat, but it's like when you're planning to do things or you have goals, you don't tell people what you have going on because they may be throwing a jealous energy at you. And it doesn't mean the energy will stop you from accomplishing your goals, but it definitely could cause some type of delays. It could cause some type of interferences, okay? Some self-doubt. You would tell somebody you want to do something, and they could, I wouldn't do that if I was you, shoot you down really fast. So you could be feeling like, I'm going to keep this to myself. I'm going to keep my feelings to myself. I'm going to keep my secrets to myself, whatever the deception has been. Okay, this is like thinking about your future and leaving old shit in the past, leaving deception in the past, or not telling somebody or telling anybody what you're planning to do. And this could involve work. So I feel like you're keeping a secret. I don't know if it's a good or bad secret. We don't have the devil here, but we do have deceptiveness. So it could be like people looking at you like they don't really know what you're doing, Capricorn. They feel like you're being sneaky. And this could be you or somebody connected to you. So be aware of that as well. The Empress is on the top, so a Taurus or a Libra could also be significant. But very specifically for somebody, and I don't know if this would be you, Cap, or somebody you connected to, somebody feels like they deserve more. Maybe they do, maybe they don't, but somebody definitely is taking some time to pamper themselves, to do what makes them happy for a change. They may be doing it secretly. They may not be telling anybody. All right. The Temperance is on the bottom. It's giving patience. It's giving somebody is keeping all of their plans, whether they are good or bad. They're keeping all of their shit to their self, and they're having patience. It's like, yeah. Say, for example, and it doesn't have to be your story at all or anybody's, but it's an example. Say if you know some information, right? And say you know some information about somebody that doesn't mean you well. This could be an enemy or a hater or whoever, right? Somebody that you don't really get along with. And say, they could be definitely really poking at you, poking the bear, starting shit, being just a drama king or queen. And you may have that information and you like, all right, now, I know something about you. I know what you did. I heard what you said. Something to that extent. And I'm trying to be patient here, not to put your ass on blast. But I will, because I know who I am and I know who you are. I mean, just an example. It is something kind of like where somebody is keeping some information to themselves that, and this information or whatever they're doing that they're keeping to themselves, it's like it makes them happy. It's very much, I don't want to say selfish, because it's okay at times to be selfish, but the word selfish gets such a negative tone and connotation. So I don't really want to use selfish, but it is like when somebody chooses them and decides to take care of themselves, it's like they have to sneak and do it. Or it's something about your future plans where we gonna find out. I gotta find out because it's a little bit like, what is that? But it does feel like a lot of you are keeping your work to yourself, your plans to yourself. Somebody may be sneaking to make some moves. Sometimes you do have to sneak. Say if you're in like a domestic situation that's not good for you, you might be like, I gotta sneak the hell up out of here. Okay, so that could still come off as a deceptive energy, but that's a good thing for you. So use your discernment when it comes to that. What is the 7 of Swords in this moon? As I said, you guys are keeping your success. Whatever your victory is, whatever you're working on, whatever you're trying to accomplish. Look at the Empress again on the bottom. This is you. Even though you're Capricorn, this is you doing what you need to do for yourself, valuing yourself. Okay? You are the Empress. You are the Emperor if you are a male. But this is still that Empress energy, whether you're male or female. It's like I'm taking care of me. I'm worried about me and what I'm doing, what I got going on. So it could appear selfish. People could be looking at you like, Cat really don't change, or Cat really is not letting us know what's going on. But you're secretly working on something here that leads to success, and you're not telling anybody. You got some future plans. I like that. I like that. All right, man. Page of Swords. What's this Page of Swords for Cap? This last part here. We got the Wheel of Fortune popping out for the Page of Swords. So as I said earlier, a lot of you are just trying to figure out, you're looking into what you can do that will bring in good fortune for you. I feel like the energy is like divine timing is what I'm picking up on. It's like, okay, the timing is now finally here, Capricorn, for you to do your thing, whatever that is. And so you're like, okay, I feel this good energy. I feel like I very, very much can be successful here. And so you just maybe, some of you may be going back to school or doing some more research or studying on how you can solidify this change. It's like, I want to make this. Sometimes we get a rush of excitement, or we get a quick downfall. Like, this would be like, how can I say this? Because I'm not good at explaining stuff. This would be like, say somebody buys a scratch-off ticket for $1 and they win like $500. Okay, that's like a quick, oh, yay, you know, you got this good fortune coming in very quick. But I feel intuitively like this is you trying to make something permanent. So I'm doing the research that I need to make this change permanent, to make this good fortune continue to come in. 3 of Cups here is on the bottom, so this could include friends. This could include your squad. This could include your person. All right. And Page of Cups is on the top, and the 10 of Cups, 10 of Wands is on the bottom. Now, outside of just it being just your energy of some of you going back to school and wanting to, like I said, keep that expansion coming in. With this 3 of Cups being on the bottom, this does involve other people. Okay, we already have a 3 of Wands, and now we have a 3 of Cups. So this definitely is the energy of connections here. Some type of connections here for you. But it feels like previously, whatever these connections were, and it could be a love connection because the Page of Cups is here. So somebody could have been trying to reconcile before in the past. You know, send an apology or shoot their shot if you've never dealt with this person before. But something was very, very heavy here. So I feel like specifically somebody was trying to reconcile. Somebody wanted to apologize after they know they caused some type of drama or some type of burden in your life. Whether they were the burden or whatever the shit that they did was the burden. I don't know why I don't start cussing like I don't got an attitude. But I don't know about this person or these people. But yeah, it definitely looks like somebody's trying to apologize and make something right again. It looks like for some of you, as I was saying earlier, you could have a stalker. If this is not you trying to do some research to, you know, make your expansion and your abundance permanent. And even to go along with that, some of you could be doing this with friends, expanding upon your connections, expanding upon, I don't know why I keep wanting to say business partners. It's like if you have a friend and y'all decide to be business partners. I don't know. It's something to that extent. I'm seeing King of Wands now. So a Sagittarius or a Leo could be significant to Capricorn. But Pisces energy here with the Hanged One. There's been some delays here because something has to happen in divine timing. And you also have to change your point of view and your perspective, I should say, of what is happening here. But the energy is here. Major Arcana expansion coming in. The wheel is turning for things to happen in your favor. And as I said, some of you are looking into this to keep it going. It could be a connection between you and somebody, or it could be it's an expansion somewhere, whether it's in your connections or your job, your business partners. Okay. But with that 3 of Cups, it kind of brings a different type of energy. Some of you could have a stalker, like somebody you've been friends with before, or somebody that you may have. This could be like platonic friends only, or this could be intimate, friends with benefits type of situation going on. They could be watching you. Somebody from your past could be watching you, okay, wanting to maybe try to figure out how you guys can reconcile, and things could be different moving forward as well. Somebody definitely could be watching you. What's this 3 of Cups? Why is this 3 of Cups here? Yeah, somebody wishes, Capricorn, that things would have been different before. What is this popping out? Oh, both of them in reverse. Page of Pentacles and the Hierophant. Page of Pentacles is, I desire to have you. I'm obsessed with you. You are who I want. You're on my mind. But in reverse, it's like this can't happen. Whether it's in divine timing, so it can happen right now, or it's a no-go, period. And then we have the Hierophant here as well. Okay, the Hierophant upright is doing things by the book, doing things as they've always been done traditionally. Could be a marriage, could be a career, could even be education. But it feels more to me like maybe a marriage for most of you. Okay, somebody thought their relationship, they thought their career, they thought their marriage, or their long-term relationship, I should say. If you're not married, it could still be giving Hierophant vibes. But somebody thought that this is tea, this is everything, and now it's not. It's not. That's that Three of Cups here. So whether this is co-workers, whether this is a business partner, whether this is a romantic partner, somebody no longer wants to do things where they've been doing them. And as I said earlier, I still feel like even though this is showing towards the end of your month, it's like somebody is watching you, Capricorn. Somebody you've dealt with before. Some of you, this is like an ex-spouse, an ex-wife, an ex-husband. It's some type of ex where things definitely seem like they were good at one point. You know, this connection was desirable. And I feel like you ended it. Even if you didn't end it, there was an end to the connection. Now somebody just sitting back watching and shit. They want to come in and say something. Could be a Capricorn, Taurus, or an Aries. Somebody kind of like want to rush in. Somebody wants to rush in and say something to you. Y'all remember earlier when I said the Page of Swords is like somebody wants to say something, but they just thinking about it. So it could be that they want to rush in and say something, but I don't know if they will or not. But just know, if this is not you looking to make your expansion permanent, whatever that is within your connections, or however that's happening, then this is about a person you've been with, or a friend, and somebody's watching you. Somebody's wishing that things would have been different, or they would have handled you differently. Okay, so just know that they got their eye on you. Who is this Page of Swords? Yeah, this is somebody you ended something with. It could be a Scorpio as well. Okay, somebody you ended something with. Could be a Cancer or Pisces as well. And the Two of Pentacles here. So somebody really is just like juggling back and forth. Like, are they going to say something? Somebody wants to say something. It's almost like somebody wants to reconcile, but they don't know if they should come forward or not. What the hell? So what is this Wheel of Fortune here? Okay, Five of Cups popped out. We have Five of Cups is disappointment. It's grief, it's loss. Somebody's disappointed that something didn't work out how they wanted to. And it's like on the bottom, a decision had to be made. There was a judgment made. Scorpio energy here. Whatever the decision that was made, it was huge energy. Like, it definitely changed. It changed things. This is a big judgment. This would be a judgment where somebody says it's over, or I quit this job. So it changes like your everyday. Okay, and somebody definitely felt some type of loss or grief around the situation. I feel like this is somebody connected to you, Capricorn. I feel like you don't change it up on somebody, and they like, damn, and they sad and wish things, could have been different, but oh well. Let's see what the Six of Cups is in your energy. Four of Wands coming out in reverse. It flipped out in reverse, and the Tower is here on the bottom, Capricorn. So you kind of, this is going to be very specific, but it's also very general at the same time. Because there is something here about someone's marriage, or at least a long-term relationship where somebody's home life, like who you live with. Somebody you've been with for a while. Y'all definitely have past memories and history together. But something here, because this Tower is on the bottom, something here within this relationship, this connection, crashes out. And now somebody maybe no longer wants to be in a relationship because this is in reverse. So it's like, I don't want to live with this person anymore. I don't want the things from the past anymore. Okay, a Tower is here. On the top, we have the High Priestess of Pisces. Could be significant, but this is divine intuition. divine knowledge, divine guidance. So Spirit is with you. Spirit has been with you. I feel like you've been doing some spiritual work here recently. Page of Cups is on the bottom too. Okay, somebody wants to apologize. Somebody wants to reconcile. This could be somebody that you actually live with. It almost feels like there's two energies. Capricorn, if it's like there's like a person that wishes things would have been different. And this could be you. Okay, so it doesn't have to. I'm feeling like this could be two people outside of you, or this could be you. And it's still something about two different situations here. This is not the same person. Somebody's watching somebody here, somebody else. And then there's like a current connection here where there was a tower in the past of the actual connection that you are currently in. There's been a tower. If you're not currently in it, then it would be the very last connection where you had a long-term relationship with someone. Not like a Netflix chill, but like a long-term connection, whoever you live with last, if you're not currently living with them. That had to been some type of upheaval, some type of disruption. Something crashed the hell out within your relationship in the past. Scorpio energy there as well with that tower. But it changed things. And it definitely disrupted the marriage, the relationship. Why is this 4 of Wands in reverse? Please and thank you. 3 of Pentacles here. Like somebody doesn't want to work together. Somebody doesn't want to do it anymore. Look at it on the bottom. No, I don't want to do it anymore. 5 of Swords. Somebody could feel betrayed. Somebody could have felt like you ain't really F on me in the beginning anyway. Look, the devil on the bottom. You didn't have good intentions for me. Now, with that being said, I just heard another storyline too. First things first is some of you definitely this month are thinking about your current home connections, who you stay with. And I don't know if I want to continue to live with this person or be with this person. Others of you, this is that outside energy, because I told you it's like it's two things going on here. So maybe whoever this stalker is, maybe this is somebody who tried to interfere with your long-term relationship. Maybe you blocked this person. Yeah, King of Wands is popping out. A Sagittarius could be significant, or another fire sign as a Leo. I'm saying another fire sign, a Sagittarius or a Leo. 9 of Wands on the bottom, and the Lovers. As I said, there's a total of 3, at the least 3 energies here. One of them being yours, and then 2 other energies. King of Wands keeps coming out. Knight of Wands. It's like King of Wands to the Knight of Wands. This is either the same person and they've matured. You know, they're showing up differently. Or this is 2 different people. You dealing with a grown man and you dealing with a boy. Or a grown woman and then like a girl. Okay? 10 of Pentacles is here. Okay, so somebody could be leveling up in the family with the obligations and the things they need to do. Somebody could finally be focused on the long-term legacy for the family. All right, that was some side note stuff I was picking up. But yeah, I just seen your energy. Some of you definitely are wanting to move on from the person you were with. You blocking them out. Others of you are blocking out an outside energy that is affecting your relationship. And as I was shuffling and talking, we got the 5 of Cups and the 5 of Wands. So this is conflict. This is drama. This is that more than 2 or 3 people. More than 3. More than you and 2 other people. This is like a community, a group of friends. Well, I ain't got to be friends. This is like a collective of people, though. At least 5. Okay? That you feel like you have to leave behind. There's some loss here. You invested in, wasted some time in the wrong situation, the wrong group of people, the wrong business partner, the wrong something here. That's what was happening. But I definitely see you, like I said, cutting something or someone off. All right. So let's go ahead now, Cap, and pull one card for you to see what would definitely, what would be good for you to do this month. What should you be doing? What should you keep in mind? What should you do? What should you keep in mind? We got courage coming out. A leap, a huge leap of faith. Courage to get out here and do what you need to do. All right. It says life presents challenges, and facing these challenges requires courage. Sometimes it is the courage to overcome fear or doubt. Other times it is the courage not to give up in the face of diversity, or to stand up for what you believe is right. Courage can often mean letting go of the familiar and stepping out of your comfort zone, delving into and utilizing your inner strength that you have. All right, go. So your affirmation that you need to keep in mind for this month is, I have the strength to deal with any challenge today brings, and I am courageous when others are afraid. So you may have to take a leadership role. That's not out of the norm for you. You stepping out here being courageous definitely is going to set an example for others to do the same. Okay, that was just something I just heard. But you definitely have to be courageous this month of March. Do what needs to be done when others won't do it, when others are afraid to do it. Okay, have that courage. All right, so overall cap, it looks like this one is definitely going to have a big focus on your careers for some of you. Others of you, this is just responsibility, as I was just saying, stepping into that leadership role. Okay, but there is some shifts here with your long-term planning and your long-term legacy that you were trying to build here. All right, we're going to get some spiritual advice. If you need a personal reading, the information will be in the description, cap. But I will say, do not carry everything. Do not try to do everything on your own. It is not weak to ask for help. What you can do is actually strengthen yourself and gain strength in whatever area, aspect, dynamic of your life by getting support. So your support is going to equal your strength. It's going to increase your strength. So keep that in mind. Okay. Let's see. Let's get some spiritual advice now for Capricorn, please. And thank you. For Capricorn, please. And thank you. When I say something and it comes out exactly the word that I used when I wasn't looking at anything with the word, I know then. I know it's for you. Leadership. Okay. It says, the angels remind you that you have the ability to accomplish anything and everything that you set your mind to in this life. It is critical for you to be able to discover this special gift, Capricorn, and use it to help others in need. You have a role to fulfill. People are literally waiting on you to be courageous and step out here and do what you are supposed to be doing in accordance to your alignment, so that they can do what they are supposed to be doing. So you're not just holding and stalling your life. And I hate to do this to you, Capricorn. I hate to put other people as your responsibility. But that is what's happening. You have to step up and take the lead. This could be in your family, you know, your home, taking a lead role. This could be at work. There is a role that you have to fulfill. This could also be spiritual. So if there is, if you have a spiritual purpose, which we all have a spiritual purpose, by the way, but it seems like this is more a time for you to step up and take the lead in some area of your life. So take it as it applies, baby. I love that for you. All right, so that's huge for you. I know, but who else can carry it but the GOAT? You got this. You got this month. So sending you guys light, love, positive vibes, and abundance as always. And I will see you all very soon. Thanks for watching. Taurus, what's up, guys? How you all doing? Come on in. All right, so Taurus, how you guys doing? Come on in. Let's talk about your month. It's time. Do me a favor. It's very general, as you know, but if something here resonates for you, please like this video. I would definitely appreciate it. Okay, babe. So let's hop into it. Hope you all are doing well. Taurus energy, which I got going on. 3-card spread here. Let's see what's happening. First card out, 5 of Swords. Okay, so 5 of Swords is feeling like somebody basically sought you up. Somebody betrayed you. They did not have good intentions. Somebody's not your friend. At least that's how you were feeling. Well, I'll say not even feeling, how you were thinking. You thinking about a situation like, this is some bull. Okay? All right. Well, I feel like you want to get your lid back off. I'm like, all right. Next card is the Four of Cups. So very unsatisfied, very bored, very no. I'm ignoring everybody around me because what the, yeah. Then we have the King of Pentacles on the bottom. Now, Taurus, this could be your energy. This is Earth sign energy. Also could be a Capricorn, could be a Virgo, could be an Aries as well. But this is the money person. Okay, on the bottom, we have the Five of Wands. So there's some type of conflict that involves people around you, to say the least. Okay, there's some type of conflict here. You're feeling very conflicted in some type of way. Now, this could be something simple like an argument. This could be something like a physical disagreement as well. Y'all know what I mean. TikTok been on my ass. And I don't know about YouTube, but we ain't gonna take no chances. So that's a nice way of saying it. But 2 5s here. 5 of Swords is here and 5 of Wands. So there's some type of change that is happening. There's some little chaos going on. But with chaos definitely comes change. Whether it's good for you or bad for you. That it changes up things. So let's see what is happening here. But it's overall, it's just giving that you don't like how something is going. You definitely may be feeling like, I give up. If this 5 of Swords is not feeling like somebody backstabbed you or betrayed you, this is like, I give up. F it. I don't want to do it anymore, okay? So with this conflict, it's like, F it. Or either y'all stop me up or somebody stop me up. And you're not happy. Or either you're just bored. One or the other. Okay, but it's like, so it's like people trying to give to you, like these cups are like people saying, hey Taurus, you know, like they're trying to give to you some type of, they're trying to pull at your heartstrings, or you know, whether this is intentional to get something or whether this is because they truly care. Somebody's trying to give you something here, and you just like, it's not good enough. Okay, King of Pentacles, like I said at the end. Let's see what's happening. What's going on here with this 5 of Wands? Let's start there with your energy. Capricorn, I was about to say. Alright, I did see 9 of Cups flip out. It makes me feel like whatever it is that fulfills your wishes, Taurus, there's some conflict around it. Maybe people are not in agreement with what you want to do. Why is this 5 of Wands here for Taurus energy? Please and thank you. 2 cards came out. A 2 for 1 is what I call that. Queen of Swords here with the Page of Wands. So this Queen of Swords energy, this is somebody who is very blunt, very straight to the point. They're practical. Okay, they'll cut somebody off in a heartbeat. Like, oh, yeah, done. Okay, you ever heard that term, or that quote, I should say, off with their head? This is that Queen of Swords. It's not that she don't care, but she's going to do what makes sense every time. And we have the Page of Wands here. So Page of Wands is putting in the work. Somebody's putting in some work, but it's not enough work, maybe. It's not suffice. Whether you're doing the work and you feel like, okay, this ain't it, or whether you're dealing with another energy and you feel like they're not it, they're not doing enough. Somebody may be feeling breadcrumb here. So that's what's going on with this. That's why you're feeling conflicted. You feel like somebody isn't doing enough. You may be feeling like you need to get serious, cut somebody off, even whatever it takes. But judgment is on the bottom of that situation. A Scorpio could be significant. An air sign could be significant. A Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, also a Virgo could be significant here too. Okay, Taurus. But I am definitely seeing, I feel like this is you getting practical about people that are not doing enough. Just like I said, may cause some conflict. But you are calling judgment on the situation here with the Scorpio energy. Okay. The Star card is on the top. So there is 2 major arcanas. You're trying to heal something here. You're trying to rise above something here. You have to make a decision to do so. So it's not like it's going to fall in your lap. You have to make a decision to do it. Now, let's go ahead and see what is happening. 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords. Why is the 5 of Swords here for Taurus? Please and thank you. Okay, so we got a few cards popped out. I'm seeing the Hermit, Virgo energy once again, and 8 of Cups. So you isolating and you're walking away and you detaching your feelings from a person or a situation. All of these cards is crazy though. Let me see what 5 cards for 5 of Swords. Maybe these are the swords, these 5 cards. The Star card is here. Okay. So maybe you're giving up on a situation and you want to heal. I'm giving up on that so I can heal. I'm letting that be so I can heal. Or somebody let you down, so it is what it is, and now I'm healing. There was definitely heartbreak here. Okay? But I also feel like some of you kind of seen this coming. You just didn't want to accept it or want to face it. You knew that you were going to have to make a decision soon. 7 of Cups is here as well. So somebody definitely was kind of like fantasizing, thinking things were better than what they were. There's that 8 of Swords we were just talking about. So you actually have 2 8 of Swords within this little small section. We ain't even got through the whole reading yet. Definitely having to finally face, what's the quote? Face reality, though, is what I'm going to say. And then moving forward here. So this is you giving up on something. This is you healing and focusing on your healing. And after thinking something was better than what it was, and it looks like you got disappointed. Some of you even got your heart broken within this matter, and maybe you didn't want to deal with it. Or maybe if this isn't you getting your heart broken, maybe you feel like the decision that you will make will hurt somebody else. But I definitely see you throwing your hands up at the situation and moving on. Okay? Emotionally detaching here. So I like it. I like it. Sometimes you have to leave shit where it's at. Now, what is this 4 of Cups that you are not satisfied with? Thank you. Oh, not the Knight of Wands in reverse. I didn't expect that. Sagittarius energy here could be significant. But this is somebody who is undependable. Like I said undependable. Is that the word? Not dependable. Okay? Undependable. I feel like that is the correct word. It's not independable. Why I'm having a brain fart. Too many downloads. Okay. Somebody's undependable. You definitely feel like this person is not stable, or this is either an energy. Okay, for some of you, you're unsatisfied because things are not happening fast enough, or somebody is not moving fast enough for you. But that's because this person, they're not like that. The energy is not, it doesn't give. It gives, hey, I pop in, let's have a good time, and boom, I'm gone because I'm about to go have fun over here. They don't care if you're there or not. If this was a person, they don't care if you're there. They're just all about what they want to do and taking advantage of their opportunity of fun. Okay, whatever that is. But we do have the 6 of Swords on the bottom of that. So you're unhappy about this person. And some of you maybe even cut this person off, or this energy. I'll say if this is not a particular person, this is the energy of a group of people. Because we do have that 5 of Wands there. Whoever is not dependable, not stable, it's like they fun, but, you know, I want to say they ain't shit. Take it if it applies. But you move on from this. You're like, I'm not happy with that energy. I'm not happy with this instability from this situation or this person. And it doesn't bring any type of peace into my life. I need peace in my life. So it's something you're not satisfied with. And you just like, yeah, I'm leaving that where it's at. It has caused delays. A Pisces could be significant, but you've changed your perspective too on how you're going to go about it. And you're doing something new. Okay, you're taking a risk. You're taking a leap of faith here. And this ain't no crazy risk. Even though somebody could judge you or, you know, self-project. I don't know why I'm saying this, but take it. Self-project and be like, Taurus, that's crazy for you to do that. Or I wouldn't do that if I were you. I feel like it's good for you to do it, though. The Fool here takes a huge risk towards what they think will benefit them. And because I'm seeing that you're so unsatisfied and you're so ready to move into something more peaceful, something more aligned, yeah, it's good. It's good. Take the leap of faith. Because that's what you need for the month of March. With that, how you up here looking like, hell no, I don't want this, I don't want nothing. Is no Taurus, nothing is satisfying you. All right, let's see what's happening with the King of Pentacles. Is this a person? Is this you? I feel like it's you. Give me something for the King of Pentacles for Taurus. Thank you. Ooh. Oh, no. We got the Devil here. Capricorn energy, so a Capricorn could be significant, but this is some type of toxic energy, whether it's a person or a situation you've attached yourself to. Somebody could be attached to a money person, something about the person, or this could be you. Something about this energy around this person, or this person in general. This could be them, or just the energy. Something about them, though, is toxic. And it could be that they are actually toxic. The actual person is toxic, or it could be the situation is toxic. It doesn't have to mean the person is bad. It could just mean that like you somebody's dependent on somebody too much, and that's toxic. You don't ever want to be too dependent. So it doesn't have to be like, oh my God, this person is a devil. It could just be, this is not good for you. So that's why I leave it at, and I leave it up to you to decide on where on the spectrum, how much is it not good for you, okay? All right, sorry. So like I said, some of you, this is you. Some of you, this is the person you're connected to, but there's some toxic energy here. Some of you, this could be work. Okay, somebody could be dealing with like a toxic ass superior, like a boss, a supervisor or something. We do have the Empress on the bottom, because guess what? This is your energy too. Taurus, Libra energy here with the Empress. So you're resisting the devil, or you're resisting toxic energy. So let's just say that this is work. Or say if this is what you do for work. Something you do for work could be toxic, okay? Like unsanitary toxic is what I just heard. Somebody could do like a nasty job. This could be nasty physical, like you gotta clean up. And this ain't no tea or shade of judgment. I'm just throwing this out for an example. Somebody could have like a unsanitary job. Like, say you have to. I remember I used to work at a recycling plant, and we wore gloves. But when that trash came through, and we were supposed to be picking out those plastics, I would see needles. They could have been insulin needles, but they also could have been another type of needle. So it could be like unsanitary work, or it could be something about unsanitary conditions, or it could just be a toxic person at your work. It could be a toxic supervisor. If we're talking about work, or as I said, this could be a you or somebody connected to you. But I see you changing your ways, like you know your worth when it comes to this toxic energy, and I feel like you're like, not for me. Now, Four of Pentacles is somebody holding on to something so tight, which holding on and holding back isn't the same, but it's kind of the same, because if you holding on to information, that means you holding back. Okay? But definitely try to hold back, because somebody feel like they lost something. So maybe somebody doesn't want to lose again. I don't have nothing else to lose, is what I just heard. I have nothing. I cannot afford to lose anything else. So it's basically given that you are feeling breadcrumbs or unhappy in a situation, or some part of your life, some dynamic of your life, Taurus. Now, you may be keeping this a secret, like you may not be saying what you need to say. It could be something simple as that, or you could just be, self-protecting and holding back your feelings, your emotions, your information, your money, whatever this is, keeping it to yourself. Okay. All right. I want to see, though, what is this devil? Page of Swords is here. So for some of you specifically, this is a person that is outside of you, and they are trying to see what you are up to. They may not have good intentions, or they could be codependent. Take it as it applies. Either they just are not a good person, or they are codependent. The Sun card is here on the bottom. You could have kids with this person. Okay, there was a time of happiness there, whether it's over or not. There was a period of happiness there. Somebody's thinking about that. Somebody wants that. Somebody's watching you be happy. Somebody may even want to come in and interfere with your happiness, so keep that in mind too. Nine of Pentacles. So yeah, they see that you out here doing your shit, like you don't need them. You don't need anybody. You doing what you need to do. Like, even if you are still connected to this person, you literally don't need anybody, especially for money. You don't need them. You could do it on your own. All right. Some of you are, like I said, some of you have that stalker, though, that's watching you be happy. And it's just like, what? Okay. Others of you, this could be you wanting to get away from a toxic situation. So you're trying to do some research to figure out, this could be research online. I'm looking for a new job. I'm looking into information to start my own business, to upgrade my business if you already have a business card. Or just simply looking into my happiness, okay? What can I do to make me happy? This could also be simple as, I need a break, I need a vacation, I need a night out on the town. And you could be online looking for places to go, okay? Now, that's very, very, like what? But that's what's going on in March for you. So, overall, the month of March is definitely, Taurus, for you, is highlighting money here. It's, your finances. It's highlighting your security, your stability. You know, do you feel safe? Do you feel stable enough? Okay. But it is definitely, I see you definitely trying to rebuild here. Wanting to rebuild, trying to, you know, get towards your happiness and get over this conflict and heal. You know, it's a new cycle for you. Okay? Yep. It's giving long-term goals, long-term planning key. I'm not satisfied with this, so I'm looking into some other things that'll make me happy, something that's more aligned with my value and worth. I'm getting away from people and situations that, you know, basically breadcrumb me. All right, so let's see what will be something that will help you this month, something you can do or something you need to keep in mind. All right, because we want the month to run smoothly as possible for Taurus. What do they need to keep in mind? What do they need to be doing, Spirit? We got self-forgiveness coming out. All right, now. Off the back, I'm feeling like you may have made decisions that you regret. We all do. It says nobody's perfect. No matter what aspects you may not like about yourself, you can be sure that there are a million other people who feel the same way about themselves. So forgive yourself for your weaknesses, for your mistakes. Focus instead on your strengths, on what makes you you. And remember that you are as worthy of forgiveness as anybody else. So forgive yourself for something, even if other people are still judging you or still bringing it up. I'm okay with it. Whether you are or not, it's my situation. So the affirmation is for you this month to help you is I accept myself for who I am. I forgive myself for my mistakes and I use them to become stronger. Do not let, and I just heard it specifically, do not let people come in and try to throw up your damn mistakes. Well, I remember when you did this, or why are you doing that? You did this before, and shh. Do them like that. Zip it. You're doing this. I want you to do this. Y'all remember that movie? That's old. But yeah, self-forgiveness. You don't have to wait on other people to forgive you. Forgive yourself, babe. And forgive others if that's what it takes too. Okay? So let's get some spiritual advice. If you need a personal reading, the information will be in the description below. Make sure you guys are subscribed and following me so that you can get your readings. All right. But just know that if something is draining you, Taurus, the month of March specifically, if something is draining you, then it doesn't serve you. Let it go. Release anything that's draining. It's not aligned with you anymore. I don't care how it was going before. We're not worrying about the past, remember. We're moving forward. We're focusing on the present moment, and we're looking towards our futures. And that's what you need to do. If it's draining, it's not for you. Okay, so 2 cards came out for spiritual advice. I'll take them. We have confidence, and we also have self-belief. Okay, look at this. It's like this is a male and a female. All right, so I feel like if you're in a relationship, maybe the male or the masculine needs to have self-belief, and maybe the feminine needs to embody more confidence. Okay. Or if it's not a relationship, I mean, obviously a male Taurus and a female Taurus. I should have said that first. All right, confidence says if you lack confidence in making a decision, the angels send you positive energies to boost your confidence levels. They let you know that support and encouragement are available to you as you continue to strive toward fulfilling your higher purpose. So the affirmation is, when I set my mind on something, I will not stop until I reach it. Push forward, whatever it is that you are striving to do. Push forward. And lastly, self-belief. Yeah, confidence, self-belief, self-forgiveness. It's all about you and what you need to do for yourself. It says the angels ask you to claim your power. This will lead you to fulfill your dreams. This will also create the life and relationships and abundance that you deserve and long for. So when your self-belief is strong, Taurus, and your faith in your abilities is high, you easily hear and follow your intuition. So your affirmation is, I am brave and I choose to be the architect of my life. Exactly. Okay? So take that into consideration for the month of March. Remember to forgive yourself. Remember to keep your confidence high. And remember to do what you need to do. Confidence and self-belief is the same thing. All right? So that's what I have for you guys. Thank you for watching, Taurus. I will see you in the next one. Light, love, positive vibes, and abundance to you. All right, so time for my Virgos. Come on in, babes. Let's go ahead and get into your monthly reading for March. If something here resonates for you guys, as I've told everyone else, please like this video. I would definitely appreciate it. All right, Virgos, we're going to do the 3-card spread for you, too. Let's see what we got going on with you guys. Virgos, please and thank you. Virgos. All right, we ready. Okay, Virgo, let's see what is popping. Now, definitely, my attention is the beginning, middle, and end of the month, but take it as it comes out. First card is the Empress. So this is Taurus or Libra energy here. You definitely could be, this could be you or this could be someone connected to you, but this is like self-care, self-love, self-pampering, and then I can give it to others, okay? So I see you definitely taking some time to do what you need to do for yourself and valuing yourself. Okay, the next card is the Page of Swords. So this is some curiosity, whether somebody is curious about you, whether you're curious about them, or this is curiosity around a situation. All right, there is somebody looking into something here. And then we have the Devil at the end. All right, Virgo. So that's Capricorn energy could be significant. A Taurus or Libra could be significant as well, if I haven't already said that. But yeah, something toxic here going on sometime. I want to say by the end of your month, but we'll see what happens. On the bottom, we do have the Sun card. This is Leo energy. Major energy here with happiness. This could involve kids, but overall, this just involves a happy life, joyous life, fun. Okay? So, with the Sun card being Virgo, your main energy, your storyline, your main storyline overall for the collective, no matter the details. I see you guys definitely being in this energy of wanting to, or maybe you will be. Maybe this isn't just a desire. Maybe this is happening, but it's all about your happiness, all about your fun, or either about your children. So let's clarify and see what is happening here with the Sun card for Virgo, please and thank you. Okay, I got a 2 for 1. Or is this a 3? This is a 3 for 1. Page of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the 2 of Wands. So there's something that you are definitely going to be desiring or looking at with some type of obsession. Okay? Like, I want to do that. That makes me happy. Now, for some of you, this involves your marriage or this involves your career. Okay? Some of you, this could also be going back to school. This could be also getting advice. And then we have the 2 of Wands, which is, okay, I'm getting ready to make a move. Which way am I going? It's planning. All right? Well, I ain't going to say it's planning. It is planning, but it is also trying to decide which way am I going, and then I will plan for whatever direction I choose. So when it comes to your happiness, there is like a desire for happiness. A lot of you, this is a desire for happiness within your job, a desire for happiness within your long-term relationships or your marriages. And I definitely see you trying to ponder what's going to be the route that I take next that will align with happiness and joy for me. Okay? Yeah, 7 of Cups is on the bottom. Wanting to feel like you have options. Wanting to feel like, you know, okay, everything is on the up and up. Like, which way do I go? But 10 of Swords is on the top. So there was a history here of some type of... I'm down and out, at least mentally, you know, like I am just out. I'm burnt out. I'm over it. So many swords in your back. It could have been like a lot of backstabbers or a situation that was very backstabbing. Let's see what's happening. Why is the Empress here for Virgo, please and thank you. All right, the Ace of Swords is here with the Empress. So some of you are just quite honestly realizing who you are. Okay, you're realizing something here about this Empress. Whether this is you or not you, there's some truth here about this Empress energy. Some of you are just like, yeah, I know what I need to do to take care of myself. Others of you, this is like, I know what I need to do to take care of my wife. I know what I need to do to take care of the mother of my children, or even my own mother, because that Empress is a nurturing energy. Now, on the bottom, we have the 10 of Pentacles. So we are definitely talking about the family, the legacy here. I feel like Virgo, specifically for those of you who have already started a family, even if you're not with the person, there is some type of realization or truth here when it comes to your family. And maybe your role, your position that you play in your family, the value that you bring to the family. All right, I'm seeing Sagittarius and Leo energy here in your past, and the Knight of Swords. So some of you definitely may be having some type of conflict or issue with a fire sign. Maybe you want to tell them off. Maybe they want to tell you off. But it's like something that wants to be said is what I'm seeing too. Okay, let's see. Why is this Page of Swords here? What is this? Curiosity.